Hello, everybody, and welcome to the D-pad. Oh, I should have. Oh, that's okay. That'll move when we have more chat in there. My hair is wet. I just took a shower, so I've got the Smurf cap on to cover up how ridiculous I look immediately after. But Nintendo Direct time. I was hoping to get started a couple minutes before this, so I'm going to run down a couple quick predictions, game predictions. My top four for things that could be here. I think the biggest one that everyone's kind of expecting is some kind of information on the Breath of the Wild sequel. I think we're going to see something about Metroid Prime 4. They've been really radio silent for a while. I'm kind of expecting that there might be some Pokemon Unite information, though given how the announcement for that was its own video, that could be a different thing too. And my long shot for something we'll get information on, I wonder if we might be getting info on a new Donkey Kong Country game. You know, we'll see about that. As for medium grade stuff, there was a rumor of a Kirby 2020, now Kirby 2021. We might be seeing something there. It's been a little bit since there's been like an actual full scale kind of Kirby game. Pokemon is also a possibility, though they're probably going to have their own thing for that too. Banjo 3E or Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection as outside possibilities. I have others that are listed as potential ones, but they seem less likely. Ooh, is that super loud on you guys' side too? If the sound from their video is too loud, let me know. I'll get to Smash. I'll do Smash ones. My top pick for Smash is Impa. Either the Age of Calamity version or the Skyward Sword version with a possible Skyward Sword HD thing coming along with it. Medium grade ones, also Groose as a possibility would be kind of neat. Bandana Waddle Dee, Rillaboom, since there's already water and fire starters from Pokemon in Smash Brothers if they go that direction. And Knuckles and Zero I'd like to see, so that'd be cool too. So that's where I'm at with predictions. I've got a bunch of others. I'll let you know if there's other, like Kirby's Dream Collection 30th Anniversary Edition and Zelda Definitive Collection are both like on my low list too, but we'll see. Alright.
I couldn't find it anywhere.
Couldn't find it. I feel like anyone who sounds vaguely like
It's as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
anyone who sounds even vaguely like, oh my god, I forgot his name, and I'm trying really hard, but it's like distracting right now. The drummer for the
Where
Beatles,
has he gone?
Ringo Starr. Anyone who's got that same
I'll
accent as
find
Ringo
you,
Starr, my brain
whatever
jumps
it
to Ringo
takes.
Starr instantly, and I can't unhear it now.
This is where you were. Pyra!
They said not actual game footage, so I wonder if this is going to
I
be
couldn't tell you
that I got into Smash.
because
I got an invitation to join Smash!
There it is.
Huh?
All right, okay.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis!
All right, okay. I know nothing about Xenoblade
You powered
Chronicles,
this Smash
so
attack with fire?
Flame Nova!
but I've been meaning to check it out for a while, so interesting though.
You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters.
There are no pushovers!
Yeah, another swordy character. I would be a lot more cool with the swordy characters throughout
About a tight spot. Mithra?
if they had more swordplay worked into the mechanics of the game. Like if they had like swordplay as its own actual mechanic in the game, I think I would be a lot more fine with like the wealth of swordy folks in there.
Lightning Buster! Boots on edge! Ray of punishment!
I mean, it is a JRPG, Final Biscuit.
Foresight!
Yeah, I don't know anything about this either, so.
What? You can even use that?
Yeah, they're introducing another swap character after they
Right here!
unswapped
You two can swap between.
Zelda and Sheik.
Serious fire and blinding speed. Together!
And Samus and Zero Suit Samus.
quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Grumps?
Oh, look, they're on that planet from Dragon Ball.
I watch a while. Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
All right.
You're all mine. I'll lend you a hand. Sacred arrow!
It made it kind of made the most sense to me that whoever they were going to introduce, if they were going to do it in a general Nintendo Direct, was probably going to be a first or second party character, and not go full third party with it.
Shock?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in
I guess
Smash,
Pokemon Trainer is
I
back.
won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words.
I guess that's fair. That's fair.
We're fighters too!
A lot of the ones that I had as possible predictions though were ones like other ones were like, man, it would make the most sense to like have their own like thing for that. But all right, neat.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
been a
I'm
while.
Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some
My hair would
news
look like
through a
that if I didn't
series
have
of
my hat on
Nintendo
right now.
Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Yeah, no kid. It's been almost a year and a half.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo
Actually,
Direct with you all today.
Yeah, just about a year and a half. All right, let's see. So I have my list of stuff. I've got lower tier stuff on here too, like Mario Odyssey, like low likelihood, like Mario Odyssey 2, Mario Kart 9, Mario
Okay.
Party 11, Mario and
What we
Luigi
just
6,
saw was
the
the
a
reveal trailer
handheld
for the
Zelda,
newest fighter in the Super Smash
a
Brothers
new
Ultimate
F-Zero, a
game,
new Star Fox,
Pyra
another
and
Yoshi,
Miitopia. They originally appeared
Sonic
in the
Mania
Xenoblade
2,
Chronicles
and then I talked
series
about
as
definitive
Rex's
collection things as well.
2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. This fighter
Look forward to
releases in
seeing their
March,
moveset.
so we
That's
hope
an interesting
you'll
way of
stay
putting that.
tuned Just a bit longer. All right, let's continue.
I would
with
be
our
totally
first
okay
batch
with
of
a
Nintendo Switch headlines.
Link's Awakening remake style nice. A Link's Awakening remake style Minish Cap remake. Is that supposed to be Yoshi eggs that they're chasing around while they're doing all their Switch stuff for Fall Guys, or yeehaw? All right. I'd been meaning to check this out while it was actually like at the top of the popularity, at the peak of its popularity. They already were that style of eggs. Okay.
Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer
And then-
2021.
And then what was it?
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Until Among Us got popular.
Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left
Holy
behind
cow.
by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Jesus Christ.
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Okay. Guys, it's like Majora's Mask.
By repeating these cycles,
Yeah, I
you'll
like at the
gradually
same time.
unravel the
I'm
mysteries
just like
hidden in
everyone
the
is going to compare
universe.
this to Majora's Mask.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why
You're right,
is the
yeah.
solar system trapped in an endless time loop?
All right.
Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
That seems like the kind of game that would actually make for a great Let's
Put
Play
your
too,
sleuthing
since it's
skills to
22
the
minutes.
test in two classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
Okay.
Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に血染めの少女
There we go, I'm back. I was joking that
Uncover
the
deadly
background
truth
guy,
in
background
Famicom
computer guy was
Detective
going to
Club, The
be...
Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
That's why I set
today on
Shift
Nintendo
M
eShop. A new age
as
of battles
a hotkey
begins.
for muting. But yeah, that's since we're probably never going to get a Layton game in the States again, and who knows if we're going to see Ace Attorney again. That's a pretty nice pair of games to get. Oh look, it's Nobunaga. Oh boy. Alright.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
Now? I thought it had a bunch of. Oh yeah, level 5 isn't doing anything in the West anymore. They shut down their Western division.
In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Yep.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
So,
before discovering the world map
which
is
one?
empty. During your
Which one
travels,
is this?
you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns,
is
dungeons,
this like the
and other lands to life.
4th game? Because the Secret
It's
of
up
Mana
to
is
you
the
on
7th
when
one,
and where
second
to
one
place
rather.
artifacts, as
And
well as
then
how to advance the story.
I forget what the third one's called because it never came out in this. It didn't come out to the States till
Join
like last
forces
year.
with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters.
Looks pretty
Or
solid.
take a break from adventure.
Trials
and
of
rest
Mana,
up at
thank you.
home.
Yes. Excuse me. So yes, something.
The music has been
The one that-
rearranged
the
for
other
this
one-
enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
It's weird
Legend
that
of
looks
Mana
like it's
will launch on
stylized after
Nintendo Switch,
the
June 24th.
VMU from the Dreamcast. Alright. That Monster Hunter? Rock Nakadaki. Alright. Always a fan of Yoko Shimomura, so we down for some of that. Losarios. He's a lava belly dragon. Volvidon. Not to be confused with the one from Zelda that keeps changing its name. Alright. We sure are seeing a lot of names of enemies. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually Samurai Warriors 5.5.
I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo.
Magnum Malo.
Some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Well, you've got a big dragon on your back.
About to face the biggest challenge yet.
That I know they could be applying different VA lines to different scenes, but the voice acting feels a little off for that character. I don't know.
Yourselves together.
Yeah, literally big bad. Yeah.
Let's go, everyone!
fight somewhere else.
You listen to me now.
Oh no, it's Gorilla Grodd.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
Azuros.
Rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Don't answer that question. Just, yep, Monster Hunter.
Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance.
Okay.
Must stop the Calamity.
No, that's a different game. That's the Zelda one. All right.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from
I know.
Capcom.
I noticed.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
Wow, we actually are getting some Mario Sports.
Once again.
I had that as like a very, very low
Tee off
chance
in
of
the
like
latest
a.
installment of the Mario Golf series.
Wow.
Coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things
I'm pretty
through.
surprised by this.
Then
It's been. When's the
swing.
last time we've gotten a Mario Golf game?
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Toadstool Tour. Holy shit, that was
Use
that
features
feels
on
like
the
a
greens,
fucking
like a
million
shot
years ago.
gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you
that's
examine
kinda-
a course's terrain.
All right, that's neat.
These features can help you ace your shots.
Huh.
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently
Oh, this
swing
is
the
gonna work great
controller
with
to
that,
have your
with that
character
drift.
swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Oh man.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly
What?
bring the heat to Mario Golf.
What is this?
Including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always
Oh,
your
no.
turn.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course
Oh,
to reach
God.
your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes
They put Mario
and
Kart
special
in Mario
shots to
Golf.
beat the competition.
This is kind of
Oh,
hilarious.
Did we mention story mode? As a
Did
Mii
we
character,
mention
you'll
story
start out as a
mode?
rookie and develop your
So they're
golfing
bringing back
skills
some, like,
while
NES
interacting
golf
with
shit
various
here.
Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience
NES
points
Open,
earned
rather.
during matches. Then allocate points to different stats.
And the one on the Game Boy
allowing
Advance, I
you
think.
to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use
Mario,
Wii
oh
in
my God,
versus
dude.
play. Put your
Holy
golfing
cow.
skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush
Jeez.
swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders
That's amazing.
begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
All right.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes,
Holy cow.
as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right, what do we got next?
Check out these games.
That was pretty
coming
cool,
to
though.
Nintendo
I'm
Switch.
down for that. I haven't played Mario Golf in forever.
Turn to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Okay.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
All right.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus
Oh, here we go.
Assassins.
Hey.
Wait, aliens? Aliens have
Been wondering
invaded
about
Earth.
this one.
Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
The trailer,
As the Crash,
the
beam katana-wielding assassin Travis
backdoor
Touchdown
trailer
does,
for this was
you'll need to
kind of
fight your way
fucking
to the top
amazing.
to save the
So I'm
world.
very intrigued to see where this goes.
Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then
Yeah,
face
fair
off
enough.
against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to
geez,
gain
what?
the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death glove, you'll have
Is the
access to a
idea
variety of
that
deadly
these
skills that can
aliens
be
all
customized and upgraded before each
learned
match.
like different things about human culture
fate of
that
the world
and
is
makes
at
them all
stake.
kind of feel like video
So get
game,
ready to
like
kick
different video
some,
game genres.
Whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
The script for this one is fucking wild.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Again, weird
As
script
above,
going on here.
So below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Okay. Oh God. It's Chain of Memories gameplay. Oh no. But it's a platformer.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
It's Chain of Mirror's Edge. Chain of Mirrories.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Like, it looks neat, but I'm like really not in love with basically any games that have cards
Uncover Heaven's
as
mysteries in neon white, coming to
as
Nintendo
controls.
Switch, winter 2021.
It looks nice though.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon,
Alright.
aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backup. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget
Alright.
Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never
DC
a dull
Persona.
moment at Metropolis High School.
Metropolis High
Sometimes
School.
it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice.
This kind of reminds me of like Flash
Definitely want to
games.
hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
Alright.
We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
I think I did. Yes, I believe I saw that. Let me keep an eye on those tweets for a little bit. Oh, is this more Plants vs. Zombies? Yep. What even is this game? It's got a distinct Fortnite-y vibe right now that is totally accurate. Which, granted, Plants vs. Zombies has kind of always had that strange sort of vibe around itself anyway, but like even from a gameplay sort of thing now, it feels more so. Alright.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wasn't,
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom.
This was one of the ones that was left, wasn't it?
Your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Let's see. Oh no, there was a 3DS game. Never mind. I'm like, was this one of the remaining Wii U things?
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
There's a very small list of Wii U exclusive games.
So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds.
And I thought this was one of them. This was a 3DS game.
During battle.
So basically, this is oh shit! What the hell was the one? The 3DS had like a Mii-based adventure game, and I can't remember the name of it, but this reminds me a lot of that.
You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
Find
Adventure
me,
with
yeah,
friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I frequently run from horses and cheerfully go, "Catch me if you can," at them. They're probably going to close with Zelda, yeah.
To your island. Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
I'd be pretty surprised if they don't end with
Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
If they don't end with Zelda.
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Also, I feel like the warp pipe's going to be like the one thing everyone's like,
the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Okay, I was like, until March?
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
All right, okay. Yeah, the warp pipe is going to be like the one thing that universally everybody's like, yep, need that.
Continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, I've got that on my list of like possibilities of like a handheld Zelda title.
Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
Okay.
Next, we have another game to show you.
Oracle remakes with Link's Awakening remake style would actually be kind of neat, especially if they tried to remake the third one. Okay, if it weren't for the background things, the fact that they're doing these little torchy bits, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that is very Oracle-y. It's gonna be like a Bravely sequel. The latest in the HD 2D series?
Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
It does. I was gonna say it did seem kind of Octopathy.
Earth and burnt corpses.
This does look like another Octopath.
No other must decide how we proceed.
I should have been paying attention to their names and see if they do another ridiculous acronym thing.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I
The Ninth Path.
Do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Project. Oh my Jesus Christ.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant
Limited
feuds
deposits of
among the
salt, you
nations
say.
over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Ah, yes, the ironic Salt War.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with
So this is them
different
doing.
elevations.
This is
A
them
character's
octopathing
attack
Final
range
Fantasy
is
Tactics.
determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not
It's
only
Tactipath
to your initial
Traveler.
attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
I swear, if this game stays called Triangle Strategy, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
Yeah, but didn't they do the same thing for Octopath Traveler? Wasn't that called like Project Octopath or Project Octopath
Throughout
Traveler
the
or
story,
something?
You will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively,
France!
your
Wait.
decisions will establish your conviction.
Oh, that's the
affecting
triangle.
how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the
Oh,
fates
boy.
of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to
little bit of
sway
Disgaea
allies
in there?
toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us. Lies! His hand was forced.
Gustadolf.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
I would adore a Final Fantasy Tactics game with
Project
decision trees.
Triangle Strategy,
You said working
a
title
brand
last
new
time.
Tactical RPG from Square Enix will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information.
I'm just gonna
in the
assume they
future.
stick with Triangle Strategy because that's
After
all
this
everyone's gonna refer to it
presentation,
as.
A demo version of this game will be available
I
to
don't believe you.
download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG.
Salt
from
Iron
Square
Strategy.
Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Is this a Star Wars thing? I saw a stormtrooper on the left side there. Oh, yep, okay. Is this Battlefield? Or is this something else? Okay.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Corgan love battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
The princess is like the one
Knockout City,
funny part of this.
Master. I can catch bullets. Come get some.
The princess is rendered in full-on 2D. I'll be impressed, like the entire time. It's a sport ball game. Oh, it's not. The idea is that this is just the kind of gamer that each of them is. Yeah. What?
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
She does kind of look like the one from Wreck-It Ralph, yeah.
Over. Come on, man, one more game.
Okay.
The fight for survival starts now.
Very Pokemon art style going on there.
Cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators
like a
of the
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa and Zero Escape
well, there we
series
go.
comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Okay.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back
This seems
home to
pretty
Tokyo,
cool.
you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club.
I love their
venturing onto Nintendo
ridiculous,
Switch, May 28th.
their ridiculous ultra tandem bike. All right, that looked pretty cool.
Wield the powers of Olympus.
Hades.
With the physical release of Hades.
Nice.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack.
Wow. That's
It's
pretty
packed
rad.
with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The
Very
second
neat.
is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Cool. All right. That's pretty
3
rad.
deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Is that...
Ninja
Okay.
Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden
This was
Master
the collection everyone was expecting for this, right? This was
You
the one
are
everyone was
legendary
expecting was
ninja
gonna
Ryu
get announced.
Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast
Karma,
and frenzied
590,000. Why not?
combos, and team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Oh, is that so? They can announce DLC before we're even done with this. I feel like I shouldn't, like, pay attention to this. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna watch. Because, like, there we go. I can't see or hear because there's probably stuff that's spoilers, so I'm just gonna have to wait for it. You guys are gonna have to let me know. I can barely see the chat, so let me know when I'm good to go, I guess. I don't know.
More coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, we're back. All right.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
So what was
Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the brave.
So is it a spoiler to know what they even announced? All right, so there's a DLC thing coming. Did it say when?
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Right.
The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his
still
quest
looks
with
really
one of three
janky to me.
supporting characters. Barry for
He looks
defense,
like he runs like
Terry for
fucking Clop.
transportation,
I don't know
or
what it
Archie
is,
for
but it
bridges.
doesn't look.
Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection
It doesn't look
launches
good.
February 25th. Pre-orders are
I feel
available
really bad
now
for saying
on
it, but this
Nintendo
looks.
eShop.
I don't know. Like, it's a very specific art style, but it just does not look right to me.
Captivating journeys. SaGa Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists. Each
Ghosts
with
and
their own
Quaplins,
stories.
yeah.
With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, SaGa Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game
All right.
launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
Ah, motherfucker.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Okay.
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Okay,
For
all
now,
right.
we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Skyward
Please
Sword?
take a look.
Yep, there we go. Skyward Sword. People have been wondering when this was going to happen for a while. I'm curious what updates, if any, are going to happen here. Because Twilight Princess HD didn't feel all that updated. Like, Wind Waker HD felt great. Yeah, both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were right around their 10-year anniversaries, if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. Even though I think technically if you played Skyward
you've
Sword
just
on a
seen is
Wii
The
U,
Legend
it
of
was
Zelda
HD
Skyward
capable
Sword
anyway,
HD.
but regardless.
This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
If anything, I would wonder if
The
they
Legend
would
of Zelda Skyward
bring
Sword
Wind Waker and
featured a
Twilight
control
Princess
scheme in
HD
which
to the
players
Switch.
would use the
Also,
Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the
now
increased
it's just
processing
two
power of the
Joy-Cons.
Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having
Makes
the
sense,
player
yeah.
hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Okay.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing
All
to
right,
the right,
okay, you know what?
to the
That
left,
seems like that's
or
actually
diagonally,
not bad.
just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
That actually seems like that because you already kind of do that with run and gun, like
Here's something
shooter
else we've been
games.
working on.
So,
Specially designed
Ooh.
Joy-Con controllers.
those are pretty.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Oh, that's cool.
The
I like
Legend of
that.
Zelda Skyward Sword,
Those
as
are
the
some
game
sharp
depicting
fucking
the earliest
Joy-Cons.
story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
All right, neat.
The Legend
Cool.
of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this
Alright.
Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local
Nice.
retailers. Many
Those-
of you
those
may
are good
already know
looking-
this,
those are
but
good looking
The Legend of
Joy-Cons, I like
Zelda
those.
Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair,
Yeah.
a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled
weird that we're
walls
still
with vines
going
or
now.
ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those
Okay.
of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Okay. That was like a weird
Well,
like bit at the
what did
end
you
because
think?
it felt like
The
they were
Legend
gonna
of Zelda Skyward
talk about
Sword
something else,
has
but they were
been
just sort of like, by
optimized
the
for
way, here's
Nintendo
Skyward
Switch.
Sword.
It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today.
Ooh,
Please
we got
take a
one
look
more.
At this.
What do we think? What do we think? Metroid Prime 4, maybe? They've been very quiet. Probably not with this. My assumption is that the next console around, they'll do a Mario All-Stars style thing. And do the 3 HD ports. Whoa! Splatoon! Huh. This is a pretty neat way of doing customization there, actually. That's pretty cool. Is this going to be like a Splatoon adventure game? Does the end of Splatoon 2 end up with like a fucking Dune scenario? The poor Eiffel Tower. Oh no, it's the train from Paper Mario, the Origami King. Was it? I didn't know. I don't know much about Splatoon's like actual lore. Okay. Yeah, I remember they had the thing with the DJs on the train before. Okay. So is it just flat out Splatoon 3? There we go. Okay. I'm curious how they're going to kind of continue to advance things. Well, it's going to be like super loud. Turn that down a little bit on my side. All right. But yeah, curious how they're going to... It's interesting. I wasn't expecting them to do another Splatoon game because Splatoon 2 was on the Switch, right? Splatoon was on the Wii U, and then Splatoon 2 was on the Switch when it was new. Back into the ink. All right. I was gonna say maybe even a launch title, yeah. Still. Okay, I was still hearing sound effects there.
What you just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022,
not Splatoon, Splatoon.
So it'll be a while.
So it's like Platoon.
We hope you'll stay tuned
Got it.
for more information.
I've always been kind of
at a
curious
later
on that
time.
one. This was the, I think.
Today,
probably
we
not.
showed
It's been
you a
50 minutes
sampling of
now.
games coming to
And they
Nintendo
did say
Switch.
one more as they did
A
this.
variety
So.
of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you for watching.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Splatoon player, so I'm just gonna to quickly there we go. Get that out of there. Yeah, so I'm not a big Splatoon. I keep now want to say Splatoon because Splat, but I'm not a big Splatoon player, so I'm sure the folks who are more into Splatoon are excited for that. But there's some pretty good stuff in there. Obviously, 2021 is going to be kind of an interesting year, given 2020 sort of really messing with stuff. Out of the list of things, I've been kind of taking notes here. Let's see. So we had Smash Ultimate with Pyra as a character there. We had Fall Guys, which is kind of neat to see. Outer Wilds. Famicom Detective Club looks pretty good. I'm always that actually looks pretty sharp. Samurai Warriors, whatever. Legend of Mana, neat. It's kind of scanning down these a little bit here. No More Heroes 3 is I'm excited about that. I got to go back and play the first two again, and I'd never played what was it, Travis Returns or whatever it was, whatever the hell that one was called. Let's see. Triangle Strategy, which will absolutely be the final name of that game, is gonna be interesting. World's End Club looks rad. That might be the one I'm the most excited about, actually, out of all of these. Just kind of scrolling through a little bit more here. Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm the most excited about that's in the whole thing. Also, Mario Kart Golf is going to be Mario Golf Kart. There it is. That's the Mario Golf Kart. I hope they call it Golf Kart mode. Oh no, they called it like Speed mode or something. Speed Golf. Bummer, missed opportunity. But some interesting stuff there. All right, that's not bad. There's a part of me that's like, all right, it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it's also like you have to take things into consideration, how things have been going for the last year. So that makes sense. That the selection that we've got here, that was a pretty good mishmash of stuff. I'm sure there's going to be a Smash Direct for Pyra. I'm assuming we're going to be getting a Pokemon Direct in the next month or so. There's been murmurs about Pokemon announcements coming very soon. And yeah, there's some big fish that they're just kind of hanging on right now between Breath of the Wild sequel that we'll hear about later this year. So at least now we know we're going to be hearing about that later on. Metroid Prime 4 is still, we're in the dark with that. There's Kirby. We got Kirby Fighters 2. But otherwise, Kirby's been pretty quiet since Star Allies. And yeah, there might also be some Mega Man news coming up. Mega Man Battle Network's 20th anniversary, I think, is in the next month. I think it's in March. I would have to double check. In Japan, anyway. I think in the States it was like October. But yeah, all right. So interesting stuff there. For folks who are watching this later on, throw some comments down. Let me know what you guys think of the Direct. What you guys are expecting to see over the course of the year. Thoughts on the stuff we've seen today, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm looking forward to a pretty solid year. That's a good lineup of stuff coming over the next couple months. Maybe a couple of them will get Let's Played. Maybe a couple of them will get streamed. Who knows? But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.